This is Richard Power. That is the famous Richard Power that runs Sullivan's Cafe in Erie, Pennsylvania. When I was originally from Rathkeale, County Limerick, Ireland. I'm the son of an Irish Fenian, and I believe I've been told that we had also a direct descendant of Finn McCool. Now, you'd like to know who Finn McCool was. Well, he was considered the strongest man in Ireland. And how that came about, how he proved that, was there was a Scotsman one time, and he thought he was pretty tough. And he thought that he was the strongest man in the world, or in Scotland, and that there was no such thing that an Irishman could ever lay claim to the title of being as strong as he was. So he challenged my great ancestor Finn McCool. Well, of course, Finn was a unassuming sort of man, and he wasn't a man that, what you might say, that threw his weight about. But he said, I'll take you on, Scotsman, you come over here. So, Scotsman was glad for the opportunity, but to show his dexterity in boxing. So off he went to Ireland. So he went shore there and looked around. He thought Finn would be there, but of course my great ancestor, didn't. Although he was unassuming, he had still that Irish pride. So he had to go inland some 25 miles before he came to the place where through the range that my great ancestor Finn McCool would look this fellow over, we might say. So he arrived, and they couldn't too long until they fell at it, and they went a couple of rounds, and Finn thought, my ancestor Finn McCool, he said, hi, this pipsqueak, who is this fellow anyway? So I better give him the old coup de grace right now and just get it over with, the knockout. So he did, and the Scotsman, well, let him have a couple of hard punches, and very soon the Scotsman found out he was no match for my great ancestor Finn McCool. And so he finally said, the best thing for me to do, he said, is to get going out of here before I get killed. So he took off, and he hightailed it towards the sea. And if he did, my great ancestor Finn McCool went right after him. Of course, Finn also was a great runner, so he just more or less trotted after that Scotsman until he got him into the sea. And when he got in the boat, he just stood there on the shore, and he looked out. He looked out, and he saw that Scotsman making way over the water. And so he reached down, and with his great hand, he tore up a great big mass of rock and clay, and he threw it after the Scotsman. And where it landed, it formed the Isle of Man. And where he tore up this big great mass of rock and clay, today in Ireland is the largest lake in Ireland, Lough Neagh. So that's my story, folks, for now. I'll be seeing you. Slán to Wahagut.